Hello there, this is Sumit. In the next 10 minutes, I'll answer the questions for the YouVersion Product Management interview. So let's get started. I'm originally from Mumbai, India. I went to a Catholic missionary school, studied computer engineering, and then came to US in the summer of 2000 for a master's in information management in the San Francisco Bay Area. After that, I started my career as a program manager in the Northwest. The job was more like technical product management today. I did that for 10 years and in the end relocated back to the San Francisco Bay Area in 2012 with my wife Delilah Pereira. She was the one who brought me closer to the church, Bible and Christ. Since 2012, we have regularly attended or been involved with 4 churches. One church Delilah founded in her hometown in Mumbai, a local Baptist Bible church in the Bay Area, and a current Pentecostal neighborhood church that we go to. We also attend the virtual sessions by Harvest Church. Since 2012, I have also worked in senior, principal, and most recently director roles in product management at leading tech companies. I consider myself having a fairly well-rounded product skill set that spans the entire cycle from ideation to concept to development to launch to iteration, and this is for both consumer B2C and enterprise B2B markets. One of the questions I was asked is the biggest myth in our industry. Here I list some common myths from my past experiences. For example, not all tech products do good. In recent times, social media products have caused significant harm by undermining society broadly. Another myth is tech is a healthy cultural industry. In reality, it's a high growth, high investment, high profit, high visibility industry with very strange behaviors and surprisingly toxic cultures and managers more often than not. The amount of wealth it generates turns people more into machine-minded people and less human, with much desired ethics, morals, principles and virtues, at least in my opinion. In my personal experience, diversity emphasis is overdone in the tech industry. It comes at the cost of competence, resulting in inferior outcomes and being highly unfair to those who do deserve. And lastly, the biggest myth I'd say is that the PM is like an acting CEO of my product and product line. This is not really the case in my experiences. There's an organization you're always part of, there are many people involved, and you have a certain role and responsibility, and often the PM's job is almost opposite to influence and have accountability without authority, which is very unlike a CEO's role. So having said these, I have been fortunate to work on some very high impactful global scale products with wonderful teams and co-workers. Some of these products are commonly used by consumers such as email, search, cybersecurity, and these are powered by very complex platforms across the full stack. A product I wish I had got to work on is something like gotquestions.org. Got Questions is an exemplary product in my opinion with high quality editorial data that answers common questions about the Bible in layman terms. It is worth countless search engine-based big tech companies in the wisdom it provides for daily living. That's how I feel about it. It doesn't have an underlying profit motive and is powered by dedicated volunteers and subject matter experts. That is a remarkable testament to the quality of content it produces. So along those lines, I do find the intersection of faith and technology, particularly emerging technologies such as AI, NLP, machine learning, as very interesting. In the past 9 months, I've made this mobile web app from scratch, partnering with the digital Bible platform by Faith Comes by Hearing to provide AI-powered biblical answers. You can ask it biblical stuff like who are the 12 apostles, who is the word, or the parables of the Jesus and such, to get high-quality biblical responses that have multimedia with them. This includes audio, video, and even generated images. You can also ask it non-biblical things like how to be a good friend, do dogs go to heaven, what should I do this week, for some really wise verses from the scriptures. What it does is it uses commonly available AI platforms to determine the right verse and then generate relevant images. It is also available in 12 languages fully. These are the top languages in the world, and it has been very satisfying to wear different hats to deliver this app end to end and launching it around this past Christmas getting hundreds of visitors and even running some ad campaigns. So as you can see, I do believe passionately in the Bible, and for me it provides the moral compass to the Christian faith, which is central to anyone's life. And I think faith cannot be dismissed or suppressed by any other ideologies. Specifically for those under 25, like children and young adults, I think a relationship with God through the Word of God is irreplaceable in becoming a full human being. I think in these formative years, the mind is more like a sponge in which good seeds planted can later reap a harvest through adulthood from 25 through say 65. And then after 65, when most people pull back from the grind of daily work, home, family and society, the Bible serves as a tool to reflect on the life lived so far and share the wisdom gained broadly while switching primarily from an earning to a giving back to the society phase of life. The combination of the children and young adults being mentored by mature, proven wise Bible experts is a healthy pairing for a healthier church. I think we live in a very interesting time for the church overall. The past few years have seen political, social turmoil, wars, disease, extreme inequities, all of which the Bible has some very powerful answers. YouVersion, being the most popular Bible app backed by a healthy, vast, growing life.church, is well positioned to reach this next generation of the church. In the next decade, I imagine many more believers to come to the church from all walks of life and many more nations. While there already exist many different versions of the Bible like the NIV, NLT and such, I would not be surprised if a newer, more modern version of the contemporary world is delivered. Such a version would be more suited for the more informal, short, emerging communication styles and variants in order to reach as many people as possible. Beyond such versions, historically the Bible has inspired writers to create fictional worlds that have also become extremely popular, such as The Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of the Narnia, Harry Potter, where the underlying biblical themes reach a broader audience subtly. In the coming years, it would be wonderful to see more such Bible-based stories in the pop culture that blend the grey line between faith and life. In addition to spreading the message of the Bible, emerging technologies such as augmented reality, virtual reality, and wearable tech would open ways to experience the Bible real-time anywhere when desired. Bible studies and fellowships can take place in entirely unforeseen ways that seem real while bringing together spread out believers in a close-knit setting. With the advent of AI, ML and natural language processing, a host of new content services that are centered around the Bible and Christian faith would emerge, building a vibrant ecosystem of tech around the Bible. Here I expect the rise of augmented AI that complement and assist humans in the church rather than replace them. So all of these, I think, combined together present exciting opportunities for YouVersion and the broader fabric of faiths that bind society together. I hope this gave you some food for thought, and I thank you very much for the opportunity to share my perspective on what I call the garden that lies ahead for all of us. Thank you.